this reading is for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising people. We're going to look at February 21st through the 27th. Let's go ahead and pull out a big old Celtic crossbread because I'm feeling it for Scorpio right now. Lots going on for Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you. Ten of Cups right in the middle, crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Five of Coins, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. See, I told you. We've got a lot of pages in here. So there's a lot of communication going on. There's a lot of messages happening right now. Back and forth, you're going to be communicating with a lot of people. All right, so let's go ahead and dig into this, see what we've got. So the Ten of Cups crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. This is like, the situation and the obstacle. And these are both really positive cards. But what's interesting about it is it's almost like you're in this happy little bubble. You're in your little bubble with your home is okay, your kids are okay, your whatever your stuff is, right? The things that surround you that bring you emotional fulfillment. And those are good. There's nothing wrong there. But it's almost like with the Queen of Pentacles crossing it, that there's a little bit of resentment boiling up in there. There's a little bit of a need to break free, to do your own thing, to discover something new, maybe getting a little stir crazy, okay? So in the past position, we have the Five of Coins. So there was some type of situation that was either financial or emotional that made you feel really low, okay? It might have been that the money, money was a struggle in the past for you. It could be that you were feeling rejected by somebody, but this is in the past, okay? We're not dealing with that right now. It's something that is affecting your trajectory, so to speak. So you're thinking about love. Love is a big topic for you. It's a lot of, thought process for you. It's you coming into a very romantic kind of mindset with the Page of Cups, where you are either offering up your feelings more readily, sharing those with somebody, or you are experiencing that sharing from another individual. There's a back and forth going on here where you're communicating messages of emotion and of love. And at the base of the reading, though, is the High Priestess. So something is still being held back. There's a secret that you're keeping from someone, and it's not in a devious way. It's in a, I'm going to not show you all my cards. I'm going to do that Scorpio mystery thing. So we have this this mystery going on, this secret, this discovery, I think, that is very appealing to either one or more people in your life, that they're kind of curious and they're going, that's Scorpio. They seem like they know more than they say, or they feel or think more than they say. And it's weird because they're so open with me and they talk to me and they share all this stuff with me, but I feel like there's something that's being held back here. And then in the immediate future, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you are in a process of learning things. You're either learning, like literally, going to school, or learning a new, skill, but this to me is not coming out that way. It may be the case, but it's not coming out that way. It feels like this is a self-discovery kind of period for you, where you are learning about yourself through other people, through conversations that you're having, and you're learning things about them too. So let's see where that's going to go. In the internal position, we have the Page of Swords. So there's a desire for you to communicate. There is a desire for you to check in on people. I almost feel like for some of you, this is going to be you're doing some cyber stalking, you're doing some research. Scorpio, people may not know this about Scorpio if you're not one, but Scorpio is an information gatherer, okay? They are detectives, and they don't do it necessarily to use all of that information, but they want to have a file, right? For everybody in Scorpio's life, Scorpio has a little file on them. And I think that you're sort of building up that internal file, all right? External position, I have the Five of Cups. So there is somebody around you that has either brought you some sadness and some sorrow, some remorse, where you are dealing with that, coping with that. This can also be that you're dealing with other people's emotions a lot. You are the kind of the checkpoint, the emotional support person, and that's a lot to put on somebody. So I would ask myself, how am I doing with that process? How is that going? In the hopes and fears position, we have the 9 of Cups. So there's a hope that you are going to be having a really good time. The 9 of Cups is this whole like a desire for a wish fulfillment, okay, because it is the wish card. So we have major wishes, things that we are manifesting, that we are planning, that we are hoping for to come to fruition. And in the outcome position, it's the 9 of Pentacles. So we're going to clarify it, because if an outcome card is a court card, I always like to clarify it, but it's telling me that this is coming about through meticulous planning, something slow and steady. It can also be an earth sign individual that you are dealing with. So let's go ahead and do some clarification on that outcome card before we dive a little bit deeper into these messages. Okay, we're clarified by the Chariots. There's Cancer energy there too. This is a lot about things that progress you, that move you forward. So that can be a literal moving you forward, traveling, moving kind of thing. You could be planning something big. The other part of that is that you are emotionally getting a victory in your life. This slow, steady kind of process of discovery is leading you into a place of victory and into a place of emotional calm and peace. You're finally recovering from something that has been difficult for you. So let's go ahead and go back here and clarify some things. Let's look at this 5 of Cups, because that is the external circumstances you're dealing with, and it's pretty happy inside, you know. Inside of you, you're not doing bad at all. But this is the external position, and it's like, well, what the hell? What the hell's going on with this? We've got the 10 of Swords. Some kind of betrayal somebody is dealing with that is pulling you into it, some type of difficult ending, and I think that it is causing you some aggravation, and I see you trying to just push it away. Really, not, you're like, that's not where I am right now. I don't want to deal with that right now. It's not on my agenda. I don't have time for this shit. I'm trying to do something totally different. There's an ending to something that you were very hopeful about, I think. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is here. This is a new relationship or fresh energy in love. And there may be some feelings of rejection there. There may be some feelings of difficulty where you're going, well, this didn't pan out, this ended, or this is going to end, or I can see the end coming, and I don't want that. So I think, Scorpio, this is a situation that you can overcome. We don't even have to get into a lot of predictions that are made. I like to say, you know, if we see something bad that's coming in the future, let's just see if we can get around it. You know, I don't want bad things to happen, so let's see what we need to do to shift that energy, okay? What needs to happen to shift that energy? Okay, focusing on what is good in your life, what brings you emotional fulfillment, your family, your home, you know, the loved ones in your life, your people, right? So this is telling you, focus on that, okay? Focus on yourself and your new adventures, your new things, crafts, hobbies, career, whatever you're trying to put yourself into. It's like you need to just turn, you know, you just need to turn and shift where you're putting your focus. Let's look at the Page of Cups. Okay, we've got the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. There is definitely some travel coming up for you, Scorpio. And this may not be this week, okay? Time is fluid, but there is definitely some travel that has a romantic kind of theme in it, all right? And this can be a long distance travel. It can be a shorter distance. It's up to you, but there's something that is certainly a movement-oriented thing where you're going to be getting some messages of love, romance, communication from a distance that is going to propel you into traveling, or somebody's going to be traveling to you. Let's look at the secrets and the mysteries that you've got going on here, Scorpio. Nine of Cups. That Nine of Cups is kind of haunting your reading, and that's a great card to actually have haunt your reading because it's all about your wishes, your desires. And this is telling me that you have a secret desire. Okay. The Moon, deception. Okay, Scorpio. Something you are keeping is really going to be, I think, coming into, I don't know if it's going to come out necessarily, but something that you've been keeping, that you may have even been not telling the whole truth about, or deceiving, or it's a purposeful withholding. But this mystery about something that you have a desire about is a driving force in your reading. And it is going to, it's going to manifest into something that I think is a big romantic thing. I'm getting like a strong, like love kind of connection here. We may have friends turning into lovers. We may have communication with exes. But this is, you're just not sharing it. No. It's like nobody knows what I'm doing. Okay, the Five of Wands. There's some internal tension. Okay, you're really trying to find a way to break free from something. Scorpio, I feel that you are on the brink of something big, some big change. Everything has been kind of going along, and there's no big changes. And you get a little stir crazy. You get a little need for some intensity in your life, some excitement, some passion. And Scorpio often does that by keeping secrets and having their own like little side life going on. So I think that that's what's coming out in this reading. So the last thing I want to do for you, Scorpio, is to pull 3 cards for your person and what they're feeling about you right now. Okay, we have the Three of Coins. There's a drive to cooperate. Your person is really wanting to have an exchange with you, a conversation with you, but they are also admiring you, okay? You have a big admirer in this individual. They have the Ten of Wands, so they're kind of carrying around their feelings, and it's becoming a burden. They're going to want to unburden themselves and share how they are feeling about you. And again, that feeling is like, it's respect. It's admiration, it's an admirer, it's a desire, okay? So let's see what else we have. And the Lovers, there you go. See, they want to unburden themselves and tell you how they feel about you. This is probably somebody, I say probably, this is somebody who's in love with you, who has very deep feelings for you. And we'll see how this goes as the weeks unfold, but you definitely see the process of them like kind of bursting to come out and explain something to you, explain themselves and tell you, I've been watching you, I've been thinking about you, I've been wanting to talk to you, and I just can't keep this to myself anymore because it's so hard to carry this burden by myself. You know, it's so hard to keep this in. And I love you. I love you. So there's the Gemini energy of the Lovers. So there's going to be a choice that you're going to have to make, Scorpio. How much are you going to reveal? How much mystery are you going to let come out? Thank you for watching, Scorpio. I will see you again next week.